Even if we don't have the power to choose where we come from, we can still choose where we go from there. None but ourselves can free our minds. One person can make a difference, and everyone should try. I'd rather regret the risks that didn't work out than the chances I didn't take at all. There is always light. If only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them into the impossible. I had to make my own living and my own opportunity. But I made it. Don't sit down and wait for the opportunities to come. Get up and make them. I want it said of me by those who knew me best, that I always plucked a thistle and planted a flower where I thought a flower would grow. To me, fearless doesn't mean you're completely unafraid, and it doesn't mean that you're bulletproof. It means that you have a lot of fears, but you jump anyway. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light of meaning in the darkness of mere being. One of the deep secrets of life is that all that is really worth the doing is what we do for others. There isn't time, so brief is life, for bickerings, apologies, heart-burnings, callings to account. There is only time for loving, and but an instant, so to speak, for that. There's love enough in this world for everybody, if people will just look. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. Let us think only of the good days that are to come. I learned not to worry about love, but to honor its coming with all my heart. 3 things in human life are important. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third is to be kind. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. I can't give you a surefire formula for success, but I can give you a formula for failure: try to please everybody all the time. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Discouragement and failure are 2 of the surest stepping stones to success. A man is a success if he gets up in the morning and gets to bed at night, and in between he does what he wants to do. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Success does not consist in never making mistakes but in never making the same one a second time. Success is a state of mind. If you want success, start thinking of yourself as a success. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. If you have no critics, you'll likely have no success. In yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy. This is loving life and daring to live it. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, "What's in it for me?" Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, "What's in it for me?" The only real limitation on your abilities is the level of your desires. If you want it badly enough, there are no limits on what you can achieve. The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. The future belongs to the competent. Get good. Get better, be the best. Whatever we expect with confidence becomes our own self-fulfilling prophecy. Your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. The key to success is to focus our conscious mind on things we desire, not things we fear. Never say anything about yourself you do not want to come true. Your life only gets better when you get better. The person we believe ourselves to be will always act in a manner consistent with our self-image. The more you seek security, the less of it you have. But the more you seek opportunity, the more likely it is that you will achieve the security that you desire. Imagine no limitations, decide what's right and desirable before you decide what's possible. Develop an attitude of gratitude, and give thanks for everything that happens to you, knowing that every step forward is a step toward achieving something bigger and better than your current situation. The more credit you give away, the more will come back to you. The more you help others, the more they will want to help you. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to learn and grow. They realize the key to success is to continually expand their minds and increase their skills. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you, and in that, you will be mastering change rather than allowing it to master you. The ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. The more you seek security, the less of it you will have. The more you seek opportunity, the more security you will achieve. Goals allow you to control the direction of change in your favor. The quality of your thinking determines the quality of your life. The happiest people in the world are those who feel absolutely terrific about themselves, and this is the natural outgrowth of accepting total responsibility for every part of their life. You cannot rise above your current level of thinking. You must become a bigger thinker. Make the leap into the next circle of awareness. The more clear you are about what you want, the more likely you are to achieve it. Decisiveness is a characteristic of high-performing men and women. Almost any decision is better than no decision at all. The key to success is action, and the essential in action is perseverance. Excellence is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. There are no limits to what you can accomplish, except the limits you place on your own thinking. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. If you change your thinking, you change your life. The only thing holding you back is the way you're thinking. Never complain. Never explain. Resist the temptation to defend yourself or make excuses. Your ability to discipline yourself to set clear goals, and then to work toward them every day, will do more to guarantee your success than any other single factor. The act of taking the first step is what separates the winners from the losers. Losers make promises they often break. Winners make commitments they always keep. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. The key to success is to focus our conscious mind on things we desire, not things we fear. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. Your ability to set goals is the master skill of success. Goals unlock your positive mind and release ideas and energy for goal attainment. The way to develop the best that is in a person is by appreciation and encouragement. Invest 3% of your income in yourself, self-development, in order to guarantee your future. The more you seek security, the less of it you will have. The more you seek opportunity, the more security you will achieve. All successful people, men and women, are big dreamers. They imagine what their future could be. Ideal in every respect, and then they work every day toward their distant vision, that goal or purpose. The greatest gift that you can give to others is the gift of unconditional love and acceptance. Your biggest opportunity probably lies under your own feet. In your current job, industry, education, experience, or interests. Every minute you spend in planning saves 10 minutes in execution. This gives you a 1000% return on energy. The future belongs to the competent. Get good, get better, be the best. The potential of the average person is like a huge ocean unsailed, a new continent unexplored. A world of possibilities waiting to be released and channeled toward some great good. There are no limits to what you can accomplish, except the limits you place on your own thinking. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. You have to put in many tiny efforts that nobody sees or appreciates before you achieve anything worthwhile. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. The choice is yours. Successful people are simply those with successful habits. The person who doesn't read is no better off than the person who can't. Only by contending with challenges that seem to be beyond your strength to handle at the moment can you grow more surely toward the stars. Move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new. The more you like yourself, the better you perform in every area of life. Your ability to discipline yourself to set clear goals, and then to work toward them every day, will do more to guarantee your success than any other single factor. The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one. Whatever you dwell on in the conscious grows in your experience. The true measure of the value of any business leader and manager is performance. The more you seek security, the less of it you have. But the more you seek opportunity, the more security you will achieve. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control your attitude toward what happens to you. And in that, you will be mastering change rather than allowing it to master you. The more credit you give away, the more will come back to you. The more you help others, the more they will want to help you. Develop an attitude of gratitude. And give thanks for everything that happens to you, knowing that every step forward is a step toward achieving something bigger and better than your current situation. The more you learn, the more you earn. Your greatest resource is your time. Only by contending with challenges that seem to be beyond your strength to handle at the moment can you grow more surely toward the stars. People with clear, written goals accomplish far more in a shorter period of time than people without them could ever imagine. What you think about, you bring about. Your thoughts determine your destiny. Communication is a skill that you can learn. It's like riding a bicycle or typing. If you're willing to work at it, you can rapidly improve the quality of every part of your life. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Never say anything about yourself you do not want to come true. Your company's most valuable asset is how it is known to its customers. Every great leap forward in your life comes after you have made a clear decision of some kind. Leaders think and talk about the solutions. Followers think and talk about the problems. There are no limits to what you can accomplish, except the limits you place on your own thinking. Your decision to be, have, and do something out of ordinary entails facing difficulties that are out of the ordinary as well. Sometimes your greatest asset is simply your ability to stay with it longer than anyone else. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Success is not just about making money. It's about making a difference. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday.